everybody? Mr. The Fanboy here, back for another review, and this time, this is my late, out of date review of what is probably already one of the best wrestling shows of this year, and that is my review of New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom 11, man, which aired January 4th, 2011. It was uploaded several hours ago here on watchwrestling.uno. I think that's what the website is called. Well anyway, I was watching the pay-per-view earlier, but I was also doing other things. Then I took a nap because see, I've always wanted to review one of these Wrestle Kingdom shows, but they're so damn long, and they have they always have a couple of matches that I don't care about, that I don't care about. So I've never been able to fully review a Wrestle Kingdom show. Then for the first time, it was uploaded here on Daily Motion. It was uploaded on the website I go to. Uploaded it on Daily Motion. I didn't have to go to some other streaming website to see it. I usually, when it comes to these Japanese pay-per-views, you usually have to go out your way to see them. That's why you don't see that many reviews of New Japan's pay-per-views, because they have awesome pay-per-views, but you don't see that many reviews of them because you have to go out your way to see them. You have to go out your way to see them. That's why you don't see that many reviews of. You don't see me reviewing a lot of New Japan stuff, but this show right here, from beginning to end, I skipped a couple of matches. There were a couple of matches I didn't care about. From beginning to end was a phenomenal show, man. So much awesome wrestling. One of the best wrestling shows I've seen. Words cannot describe how awesome this show was. I finally finished watching the final two matches. I left off after the I left off after the Young Bucks match. After the Young Bucks match, I left off after that match and then decided to finish the pay-per-view. I did some other things. Then I took a nap. Then I decided to finish the rest of the pay-per-view. So many awesome matches on this card. Let's start with what was already one of the best matches on the card, and it was on the pre-show. The 30-man battle royal featuring who were the participants? I remember most of them, but not all of them. Hold on. The battle royal featuring Billy Gunn, Bone Soldier, Cheeseburger, Jushin Thunder Liger, Kunaki Koyabashi, Tiger Mask 4, Manabu Nakanishi, Ryusuke Taguchi, Yoshiatsu, Yuji Nagata, Hiroyoshi Tenzin, Hiro Saito, and making his grand return, the legendary Gaijin Scott Norton, man. The wrestlers I cared about in this match were Billy Gunn, the Bone Soldier guy, Cheeseburger, Tiger Mask 4, Hiroyoshi Tenzin, and of course, Yuji Nagata and Scott Norton were the wrestlers I cared about. The wrestlers I cared about the most. I think, what was his name? Yeah, Michael Elgin, the Ring of Honor wrestler. He won the New Japan Battle Royal, I think eliminating Hiro Saito last. Like I said, Michael Elgin, I'm actually warming up to Michael Elgin. I never really cared for him prior to this show, but man, New Japan has really adopted him as one of their own. And what's his name? This was an awesome Battle Royal. We're hugely happy to see Billy Gunn again. Billy Gunn alone. All the other participants were surprising, but Billy Gunn alone made me want to see this show, and then maybe want to see this Battle Royal. So I was initially going to skip it because it was the pre-show, but then I heard that Billy Gunn was in it, and then I didn't read the rest of the names. So seeing Cheeseburger, this cool Bone Soldier guy, Tiger Mask 4, Yuji Nagata, Hiroyoshi Tenzin, and the legendary Scott Norton, the return of the legendary Scott Norton, surprised the hell out of me. Awesome, phenomenal match, and it was the pre-show. This match is already a match of the year candidate, and it was on the pre-show. It was on the pre-show. Now, the next match of the night was the next match. Oh yeah, the first match of the official show was Tiger Mask, a new Tiger Mask W portrayed by Kota Ibushi, taking on Tiger the Dark, who is portrayed by Ring of Honor's former Ring of Honor wrestler ACH. ACH, phenomenal pure wrestling match to start the show. I hear this Tiger Mask W match what this match was created to promote a brand new Tiger Mask anime. I gotta check that out. A Tiger Mask anime. So yeah, nothing special, but like I said, an awesome wrestling match. Next match of the night was Roppongi Vice Beretta and Rocky Marrero taking on the Young Bucks. This match was okay. It wasn't that good. However, I was impressed with the Young Bucks storytelling in this match. They healed it up in this match and literally put over Beretta and Rocky Marrero strong. Beretta and Rocky Marrero defeated them to take their IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championships. However, the Young Bucks still have the Ring of Honor Championships, and I think they have the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championships. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think Beretta's and Rocky Marrero's team would win this match. Next match this was my least favorite match tonight. That was the Los Ingobernables de Japan, Bushi, Evil, and Sonata taking on wrestler named David Finlay, Ricochet, Satoshi Kojima, the Bullet Club members, Bad Luck Fale, Hangman Page, at Ring of Honor's Adam Page, Yujiro Takashi, and Chaos, Jaido, Will Ospreay, and Yoshihatsu. Don't remember much from this match. Bushi's team. I think they last defeated. They defeated the Bullet Club's team to win. Oh yeah, to win I think to win or retain. Oh yeah, to win the Open 6-Man Tag Championships. Like I said, I stopped caring after the Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fale, and Hangman Page. Two of the wrestlers I cared about in this match, beat Ricochet, defeated Will Ospreay's team. I stopped caring after that. Then the next team, Ricochet's and Satoshi Kojima's, their team came in, and then last but not least, Evil came in and finished off the Bullet Club to win the match. Like I said, I didn't care much for this match. Next match, and this really what made me want to see the pay-per-view. I really had no interest in tuning into the show right away. That was until New Japan. I'm part of New Japan's Facebook page. That's their Facebook show. Cody Rhodes, awesome in interest. This was his in-ring debut in New Japan, and he defeated Juice Robinson, who is NXT's CJ Parker, in a phenomenal match. Both of these men told a story in the ring, and yeah, I've been wondering where CJ Parker's been ever since he left NXT. Since he's left NXT, finally happy to see him here in a real wrestling promotion. Next match, oh yes, another awesome match. Like I said, another match of the year candidate was Adam Cole defeating Red Dragon's Kyle O'Reilly for the Ring of Honor Championships. Awesome, stiff wrestling match. Adam Cole defeated Kyle O'Reilly after a competitive match after 3 vicious, stiff sidekicks to win his Ring of Honor championships. And Adam Cole, he's really coming to his own as a performer. He gets better and better every time I see him. Adam Cole, man. And Kyle O'Reilly is awesome as always, man. Yeah. Next match was 3-way tag team match. Chaos, Tomoshiro Ishii, and Toru Yano defeating the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and GBH, Togi Makabe, and my boy Tomoki Honma. Really didn't care much for this match. It was a pretty good match for as long as it lasted. I just wanted to see Tomoshiro Ishii, both the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tongaroa, and my boy Tomoki Honma, who looks just like Koshishika Okada, and I've often confused the two, but they're different wrestlers. I just came to see those guys kick butt, and the Chaos, yeah, Tomorishi's team, much to my surprise, defeated the Gorillas of Destiny to become the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships. Toru Yano, I really don't care much for, but I love Tomoshiro Ishii. In my opinion, is probably the toughest wrestler in New Japan, man. I didn't care much for the Kushida Hiroshi Takashi match. I also skipped the Hiroki Goto Katsu Yuri Shibata match for the Openweight Championship, and the Kushida Takashi match was for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Didn't feel like watching any indie style cruiserweight match, so I skipped to the part one of your double main event. That's Tetsuo Naito versus defending his IWGP Junior Intercontinental Championship against Hiroshi Tanahashi, man. This was a phenomenal match. Both men were so popular with their own cult followings that up until midway during the match, when one of the announcers revealed that Tetsuo Naito was the Rudo, the bad guy, I didn't even know who the heel and face was. In this match because the fans, the fans were split. I was going for Hiroshi Tanahashi. I love Tetsuo Naito, but Hiroshi Tanahashi is my man. I was going for him, and it sucked to see him lose here. I was into the story these two told in the ring, man. These two told a story of good and evil, honor and sweat, and sweat, blood and tears in that ring tonight. And I was actually, this is a scripted match. I was actually mad and sad for the fact that Hiroshi Tanahashi didn't defeat Tetsuo Naito for the IWGP Junior Intercontinental Championship, man. I wanted Hiroshi Tanahashi to walk out there with that belt, man. And I hope he gets another shot at it and he wins. I hope this is not like a heel turn for Tanahashi, man. Don't want Tanahashi as a heel, man. Next is, oh yes, the second part of your main event with Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And this match right here decides who the true future of New Japan Pro Wrestling is. Who is going to lead New Japan into the new year? Because New Japan, they're planning to become bigger. I think they're even trying to compete with WWE. Now I'm going to get to that later when this review is over. But phenomenal match. It went on way too long, but both these guys, Okada and Omega, had me involved in that match from beginning to end. Near falls. Even though I read who was gonna win, it could have went either way. I actually forgot midway during the match who was supposed to win, even though I already had read the results before watching the show. But this right here was just a phenomenal match. It ended with Okada defeating Kenny Omega with a jumping tombstone power driver. I think he did another move after that. But like I said, I was just paying attention to the story. Wasn't paying attention to all the moves that were in this match. Kenny Omega, much to my surprise, controlled most of the match. For most of the 46 and 45 minutes they were fighting. He controlled most of the match. I also love the pre-fight entrances. The pre-fight entrances on all these shows made the matches worth it. In the Young Bucks match, the Berettas and Rocky Morelos, Roppongi Vice. Their entrance was awesome. Then of course you had Hiroshi Tanahashi's, I keep forgetting his theme, but I love Tanahashi's theme, man. Then Okada's Rainmaker theme, and then Kenny Omega having an entrance similar to the Terminator. Like I said, man, phenomenal show, man. New Japan has just been awesome, and now I hear they're gonna try to compete with WWE, man, and see, New Japan is awesome. The only problem I have with New Japan is the wrestling. It's not real enough, It's not real enough, despite the I love the intensity, the stiffness, which you don't get anywhere else. You don't get anywhere else. I love the intensity. But however, one thing I can't stand is the wrestling. It ain't real enough. Matches going way too long. That's probably gonna cause most people to lose interest, that will cause most people to lose interest. And New Japan, I said the same thing about CMLL, the Lucha Libre promotions. I say the same thing about New Japan. New Japan on their shows, they need more promos. They need more promos. They're actually one of the rare promotions where there's too much wrestling. They need a product similar to TNA's product. They need a good balance of wrestling and talking on a show, man. On a show to, if they want to get the casual goers interested into this promotion. To see New Japan, CMLL, they got it everywhere. They're popular everywhere, but the place it counts the most, and that's the United States, man. But this right here is awesome. It's gonna be difficult to watch another pay-per-view. You got the Royal Rumble coming up this year. I don't even care, because this show right here was so much more badass. I don't even care about the Royal Rumble. Well, like I said, this was my review of Wrestle Kingdom 11. Next, I'm going to be doing a long-awaited salute and praise in my history with Japanese professional wrestling. All right, I'm done.